Alright, here we go. Math 2, Unit 13, Lesson 5, Form G. This is homework help on probability models. The thing you're looking at here are really what are called two-way frequency tables. And so if you watch one of the lessons on our YouTube channel, you'll see that there as well to see how does a frequency table work. You do need to be able to figure out parts of these for your final as well. So here we go. When you're looking at a two-way frequency table here, or one of these models, you're looking at several things happening at one time to get a variety of results. Whether it be catching a cold or not, or exercising and do not. It's a way of kind of organizing your data so that you can see what the probability of certain events happening in conjunction with one another. So the first few, you have a couple basic questions. How many patients exercised here? And so that's just simply going across the exercise row and noticing that you have 38 total patients exercise. The probability that a randomly chosen patient caught a cold and did not exercise. So this is going to be the probability of a random person caught a cold. So this is my caught a cold column here. And did not exercise is here. And so the overlap for that is here at 10. Now that's 10 people could randomly selected as not exercising and caught a cold out of my total, which is right here, 50, 10 out of 50. And 10 out of 50, when you use your calculator, you come up with 0.20. Or as a percent, 20%. For number 3, the probability that a random chosen first patient exercised, so that's going to be this column here, exercised, and did not catch a cold, that's going to be here, 30. So we have 30 people out of, again, a total of 50. So that becomes a decimal of 0.60 or 60%. Number 4 is the one that looks a little funny. It took me a bit to look at the homework assignment to see what are you supposed to do here. The probability that it did not exercise given, this sign here means given, that they did not catch a cold. The given becomes my denominator. Okay, think of it that way. So in this case here, this is my given, becomes my denominator. So how many people did not catch a cold? Well, I have a total of 32 people did not catch a cold. So the question wants to know, how many of those did not exercise? Well, there were 2 that did not exercise. And so when I use my calculator to do 2 divided by 32, I end up with 0.0625. And again, if you want to write that as percentage, you'd hop over 2 spaces and make it 6.25%. So again, this one here, this line means given that information, that becomes your denominator. Did not catch a cold becomes the denominator. Let me show you another one of those on number 7. Same idea here. It says, what's the probability that a random chosen student has played tennis given he is a boy? So my given he is a boy is what goes in my denominator here. So how many boys were there? There were 16 boys in total. So given that it's a boy we're looking at, how many has played tennis? That's going to be 10 out of the 16. And again, 10 divided by 16. Type in your calculator, 10 divided by 16, you end up with 0.625. 0.625, which if you write that as a percentage, you'd have 62.5% as an answer there. Okay, so that's that given part. Let's flip over to the back side here and look at the last couple on number 11 and 12. Again, same idea, so make sure you got the idea here. What's the probability that it has red berries given that it has lob leaves? So my lob leaves is 52 lob leaves out of the red berries. There were 12 of those there. So 12 divided by 52, come up with 0.23. Okay, again, the second one here, number 12, has red berries. Red berries is here. My total for that is 60 for red berries. And then how many of those have lob leaves? For my top number, of those 60 lob leaves, I have 12. So 12 out of 60 becomes 0.2%, or 0.20, which becomes 20%. All right, so hope that helps a little bit on tonight's homework assignment. Good luck with the rest of them.